We have a rule. If you're not in the top 20% of the highest producers, you have no opinion, period.
Because you have to be able to
You have to demonstrate that you can do the job.
How do you handle bad team member ideas? Do you tell them that they're bad ideas?
You know, I welcome ideas. I like all ideas, but
what's your criteria for before you want somebody's ideas when they're brand new?
I want them to be a producer. Like, you have to actually succeed at the things we already know that we can prove works. And if you can't master those, why would I give a shit about your ideas?
I used to have this team member who all the time would give me these ideas. She would come up with new ways to do all sorts of things. Contrast that with another team member who would give me all sorts of ideas and we would move forward with them. The reason why we wouldn't move forward with her ideas was because she wasn't able to even do the base metric of her role, which in that one-on-one form, you'll notice what's first, ideas or metrics? Metrics are first.
We have a rule. If you're not in the top 20% of the highest producers, you have no opinion, period.
Because you have to be able to
demonstrate that you can do the job. Like, you tried to come in and reinvent something that you don't even have success in, you've never done because you're brighter than the people who are actually at the top performance level. It just has zero credibility with me. So when people come up, oh, we should do this or we should do that, I'm like, where are you at in the matrix? If your stats are greater than anybody else's, you've got a seat at the table. If they're not, you need to be quiet and go perfect what we can prove works. There is no way you can have an opinion if you're a sub performer.
So you're still looking for team members' ideas. You're still looking for ways.
No, you're not. You're looking for top performers' ideas.
Which is indicated in the metric section.
Yes, but you're looking for top performers' ideas. I just want to call somebody else up before you say something. Lindsay, right here.
So I'm cooking some dinner, lobster tails, and
yum.
A couple steaks, and taking notes for our business.
There you go, Lindsay.
I'm here to be seen.
Awesome.
Sounds great.
There you go. A little promo. Always promote.
I was wondering, did you have a question for me, or what were you calling me out for?
No, I was just seeing that you were working. You had your vest on. You were working. You're multitasking. Loved it.
Thank you. You guys are
all
awesome.
right.
This is Cabo Brandon. Cabo Brandon is a high influencer. For those of you who have been through our 10x 360 program, you know what an influencer is.
Let's go, influencers.
That's normally Brandon's second mode, but right now he is in full-blown influencer mode, which is why we are excited to spend Tuesday evening with you guys. So back to this one-on-one forum. Why is it important to have clarity in what your team members are doing as you're in the process of growing?
What do we look for in people to succeed? Like contributions, right? Competencies. What are they delivering? What are the results? I just had a meeting with one of my executives and I said, let me ask you a question. The difference between a builder and a manager. A manager will take what builders do and they'll organize it. And then at some point, managers think that they're as valuable as builders. Now, at some level, they might be, but if there was no building, there'd be no manager. So then I asked the question, when is the last time you called me and said, hey, I set this up. This is a perfect opportunity. Here's what it's worth, blah, blah, blah. And I told them they had to meet with you and you brought me into a situation that could be a building moment versus you taking care of the things I'm creating. So the reason I bring this up is a lot of entrepreneurs get frustrated because they're builders. And then as they're building and get busy, they convert to managers and then they think they're going to hire builders to go out and promote your organization, create massive value. No one's ever going to be as committed to your organization as you are. So you have to know what roles and responsibilities and contributions are. And you have to choreograph that in advance of the relationship so people can succeed and add value to you, or people get confused while you're trying to build your business. And the problem is where there's confusion, there's failure. So like you got to organize and construct the process you want to follow in order to find success.
And sometimes it's the last thing that you want to do. I will just be honest. I have one-on-ones scheduled every other Thursday. I have one coming up.
Can I tell you something? Natalie is a manager, but what makes us so powerful is because she's such a great manager, I can be a bigger builder.
This is what one-on-one day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think there's 13 one-on-ones that are back to back on Thursdays.
Yeah, but you know what? Her having those one-on-ones allow me to go out and negotiate new deals.